Thunderwave.
All right. Okay, everyone. We've got question number 22 on my list of questions. We're just gonna go right ahead and we'll do the downtime stuff, and then we'll get Nimbus in here, and we'll get into the game. So we don't start at 10:30. This week's special question is: who is the person in your life who you respect the most, and why?
Oh, shit. I have to look at my character sheet for this one. Only because I forget his name.
I can go first.
Go ahead.
Mont'larin mostly respects his father more than anybody else, though he also kind of harbors a little bit of resentment to him for leaving the way he did. But on the other hand, his entire life is sort of steeped in the lore of the exploits of his father, and it's sort of the model that he's always tried to map himself to. And he would never admit it to himself, but it's kind of the way he thinks he'll finally have made himself something of value if he's ever compared positively against his father.
That last part is the unreliable narration. Right?
Yep, exactly.
Okay, excellent.
I can go.
Please do.
Naia's had kind of an insular existence. You know, she grew up until almost age 15 up in the Arctic North amongst her family. Then she left before her name day and went south and found a circle of druids. And so in each circumstance where she has lived, somebody has showed up for her as a mentor, somebody who she respects a great deal, someone who she reveres. Her family thing broke when she left. So the person that she revered the most from her family group, her clan, was actually her tutor. It was the one that told her that there were other types of clans further south. Then when she went south and hooked up with the Druid Circle, her teacher there was the one she revered. But recently, Naia met the grandmother. And the grandmother to her symbolizes everything that she would want to be. Ever. So right now, until something changes or she meets somebody else, the grandmother is probably the person she most reveres in the world.
That is good knowledge. Thank you.
You better not do anything to the grandmother.
Okay.
Naia would hurt you.
I die in real life.
Yeah.
Ronku, the person that Ronku respects the most is an elf named Galadon, who, after Ronku fled his home village and after being a hermit for a number of years, Galadon graciously took him into his elven conclave and taught him everything that he knew about the sword and magic. So Ronku basically owes everything that he is today to Galadon.
Contextually, so he basically adopted you. Was he?
Yeah, I was at that point. Ronku was in his late teens.
Would you call him a
he's a father
figure or a brother
definitely
figure?
Absolutely a father figure.
Okay.
I mean, Galadon's probably hundreds of years old. And Ronku being, still in his formative years, and after the tumultuous relationship he's had with his birth family, definitely Ronku would look up to Galadon as a parental figure.
Excellent.
All right, now I'm actually back.
Okay.
So what's the question?
And
oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, I believe I have Thunderwave all set up. Who knows if I have this set up correctly?
Give it a roll, see if it works.
That one should drag and drop from the compendium thing pretty easily.
Thunderwave is usually fine.
Yeah, I never remember to go to the compendium for that stuff.
Oops. Well, roll it anyway, and we'll see if it works. One action, self 15 font cube. That's fine. 2d8. Yeah, no. Okay. It's not supposed to be a spell attack. It's supposed to be a save. You're better off probably just deleting it and then dragging it in. It'll be perfect.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Yeah.
I figured I thought it was an attack.
No. Thunderwave is a Constitution save. If they fail the save, they take a bunch of damage and get pushed around.
Yeah.
Okay,
Generally, something that's going to attack more than one direct target comes down to saves. I can't think of too many things that violate that.
Magic Missile.
Well, Magic Missile just automatically hits. You fail the save automatically unless you have a reaction free and shield. Then you can interdict it. Or I guess counterspell, but that's a waste. Just use shield. No, counterspell if you want to not have everybody get blasted too. Who's really throwing level 9 magic missiles though? Come on.
Someday. Nimbus, you're the last one on the list.
So what was the question?
Or pop your wish to cast a level 8 magic. Because you don't want to waste your level 9 spell slot.
Oh, right.
Who is the person in your life who you respect the most, and why? You're the last one.
Ooh. Respect the most. It's hard for Nimbus not to respect his parents the most. One's a deity and the other is a planeswalker who runs a druidic order. And it's one of those things where, at first as a youth it didn't really register, and then through his mentorship, Nimbus started to realize, like, holy crap, like, there's something real special going on. I'm just not some normal person. This is not something that just happens by accident. And as I grew older, I actually learned of the fact that I do have a duty in mind for myself, but am allowed the agency to pursue my own things as well. So they're definitely, number one. Like, they've given me everything. They've done so much for the Silver Coast as a whole. Like, it would just be in ruins. It would have been in ruins many times over if they hadn't been there. It would just be an elemental firefight or element fight just all over that area. Some cults had to be suppressed, among other things.
Yeah, screw cults.
Well, specifically the ones trying to bring elementals into the world to try to conquer it, and happening to be rival.
More of the evil and not the manipulative.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, they might not think that it's evil. That, once we own the world, no matter what it costs, then we can be, benevolent to everybody. But nobody else sees it that way. That's basically fascism. So
benevolently rule with an iron fist.
Yeah. So, very much respect for them, and I suppose the on a different level, more of a interpersonal respect for Terra, the Earth Genasi that Nimbus is at some point going to go try to rescue from the plane of Earth, but that's a story for another day.
Very good. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for all of that information. Now, moving on, I think the first thing I would like to talk about is what's happened in the interim, and then we'll talk about downtime. So, last time in the game, let's just we'll flashback a session too. The keep previously belonging to Moria was cleared out, and the commission prepared an obelisk to place in there, take it as a fort. It's pretty nearby Grandmother's Grove, but her grove is a little limited in who can actually go there. So everybody figured it would be a better idea to have another one kind of nearby, so that we can expand northward. This was agreed and set up. Some other minor things happened in the meantime. Ronku, your last mission had you meet the creature you dubbed the Worker.
Yes, the Worker. What a guy.
Then the other three of you went and had your chat with Tilda over in the Eastern Lands, the farthest east the Commission had yet gone. She promised she would call on you all at some point in the future. Who knows when? And last week, a couple of new recruits actually did head off to the Grandmother's Grove to check in on that seed that you all gave her a while back. Now, at current time, they haven't returned during this Redshift. They are camping out at the Grove. But one of them was able to convey a message to the agents at Morio's Keep, and a few of those agents did in fact return. Currently, Dex is still all the way out there. Presumably, everybody's pretty comfortably assuming that he's put the finishing touches on the new obelisk and has it running. But they did send a few people back, and they were able to also bring back news that supposedly the Grove team was also successful. They were able to convey that. So they did check up on this seed, and they did find some measure of success. We'll find out what exactly that means next time when they return.
Cool.
As for everybody else in the commission, a few things have been going on. Just with these things. So, as stated, Dex is out. He's off at Mario's Keep. Shashra and Faliel came back with some news from the north. They decided to follow one of the rivers, or the big river, and they discovered a point where it went underground, and it became very difficult to traverse the area because the river just turned into crystal shards going underground. And they weren't really able to follow it, but they came back and reported that site of theirs.
Did they recover any of the crystal shards?
They did bring back a piece.
My question
looks-
would be if it was similar to the crystal from the shattered tree.
Oh, interesting.
In that they're both relatively glass-like, the answer would be similar. But I don't know if anybody here has the resources to analyze them on the level where you'd be able to say like if they're the same material or anything.
That makes sense.
Quartz-like, glass-like, roughly fitting that description for both of them. So that was interesting. But then Kuromizawa and Jacob came back. They had actually helped Dex escort the obelisk, and they came back. Now, this would somewhat be up to you guys. They may or may not have come back before or after any of you from whatever missions you were on. But they came back with the Redshift relatively on their heels, and they came back, the pair of them, being chased to the walls of Fort Merakkus by 3 flying, stinging insects of great size.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
They're back.
They were a bit beat up. And fortunately, the people defending the fort were able to fend these creatures off. It was not a huge problem. Everybody was fine.
They're lucky they lived.
They were lucky that they lived because they reported that they had passed by on the way back what amounted to a swarm of them and must have been spotted by a few and followed.
How far out?
Small group. Kuromizawa says, we saw them half a day before making camp, and then another day out from the fort. I thought we passed by them all without getting spotted, but maybe they were attracted by the smoke from the campfire. Maybe something else. Maybe we just happened to bump into them on the way back and they were just flying this direction.
That's a really big range.
They don't tire out easy. They go for a while. We had to run the last 10 miles.
Well, animals generally are territorial, so they stake a territory. And I thought that the ones that we had seen in the past were that way, because we found them in certain areas. We couldn't outrun them, and we didn't try, really. But if this suggests that they are not territorial in that way.
Right, the forest with those roots and the
Right.
that river crossing. It was mostly in that area where we had been seeing them, and I had thought perhaps somewhere in that forest. That forest is gone now. If that forest is gone, but they're still alive, and they had been in there, then it would make sense that they would congregate wherever they could, to get resources. Have the goblins been seeing an increase of them? It seems like they would probably have been fending them off now too.
News from the goblins suggests that their main problem is an increase in the number of undead. In fact,
The number of what?
Undead.
Undead goblins.
It's that necromancer. We need to track them down.
According to the people helping them out, they're dealing with it, but they haven't been able to track down the cause of it.
It was definitely a spyglass. Somebody spotted in the distance.
Now, you all have a few days of downtime, so I would like to run through the list of what everybody would like to have been doing in Fort Merakkus for the past before we get proper started.
Oh, I was fending everyone off from Smithy so he could get that. Is it a wristband or a bracelet? I can't remember what we.
I think we called it a bracelet.
Let me see. Because I did write it down. Taking a sec, character sheet. No, doesn't look like we actually have it written down.
So, I
up
don't
to
think
you.
we wrote it down yet.
But it's a bracelet.
I think it's a bracelet. I think I want your input on how this is going to work. I understand we are replicating basically the behavior of the decanter of water.
Mhm.
So mechanically, with a little bit of help from the beholder and the wizard, plus the attuned deep silver that we were using to carve this thing out of, forge it. The concept was opening a pinhole-sized portal to the plane of water, essentially.
Yeah.
Now, this will let you use a command word to produce that. You can use your action to take it off your wrist, or maybe even manifest it in like the palm of your hand that you're wearing the thing on. If we want to go that way, something like that. It could just instantiate nearby, and the justification that I am looking for most of all is how, if at all, will you cause there to be a difference in whether it produces salt water and fresh water?
That is a good point. Normally it only comes with the 3 activation words, and you essentially will it to be one or the other.
Right. Yeah. But in this case, if we are taking the philosophy of literally opening a portal,
then it would.
Now,
I guess it would be.
I'm willing to let you choose which one it is by default. But if you can think of a way to justify it being both, then we can make that work.
Well, with some ingenuity, they are able to kind of make a 2 nozzle sort of system. One of them is pinholes that are so tiny that only pure water and nothing else can get through, versus one pinhole that's just big enough that like salt is able to get through as well. So basically one of them is a filtered pressure.
Filtered one.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so that's coming out pure, versus the other one is allowing the salt in the water to come through as well.
Acceptable. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and add that to your inventory.
All right.
0.1 weight. It's a bracelet. Again,
Whoops.
you can look
switch to
up.
edit mode.
You can look up the decanter of endless water for 5e for the rules and whatnot that you can use for that. So it'll behave in the same way.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And I
sir.
would have been spending the remaining downtime, learning how to use that, trying to figure out how to quickly and efficiently create 5x10, 10x5 structures of ice. And various other sorts of things, making a fountain in town for fun, etc.
Flash the water into a container, lift it up into ice. Next turn, yeah, that works.
Well, if I actually form into basically the shape of a box, a cube with a hollow top and hollow sides, then all water that I'm putting in after that, I can just kind of shape into it and then just freeze it as a block. It's going to take a while, though. That's 30 gallons a second in the geyser, or 30 gallons a turn, rather, in the geyser. And I'm looking at, was it like 150 gallons or 115, 125 gallons or something is one 5 cubic foot.
Yeah, I'll need you to do the math on me, for me when you want to actually do this live.
115, I believe. But I can, I would imagine I would probably just create a sheet first and then layer it from there.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So you spend your time handling that and training. What is everybody else doing?
Probably continuing learning Undercom.
Great. Okay. Yeah. So Albus Taver has not been present for some time, so you actually have free reign of his character services. So we'll give you 10 more days on that. So you're up to 40 out of 60.
Yep.
Very good. Mont'larin and Naia?
I'd still be working on juggling.
Ooh, okay. How is that going for Mont'larin?
Not so bad, actually. He's kind of gotten a little better at it. In fact, out of character, I just gained myself a point of dexterity last level up.
Hey.
So things are actually starting to improve.
Well, Sirens. Occasionally, Van will just putter by and
I thought I heard you. What's up, dude?
Toss another. Ronku, you're not on mute.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Occasionally, Van will just putter by and toss in another object at you and see if you catch it.
Sounds like Van.
Go ahead and give yourself a physical D4 for today.
Right on.
And Naia, what are you up to?
She not much. She's done her usual kind of making the rounds thing. She'll go to the library, see if any new books came in. She talk to Clark and work with him a little bit, see how he's doing.
Books, actually, yeah. There have been things have been busy around the fort, and structurally things are improving.
Well, when Dex came back, I figured he brought new books. So she's been kind of digging into anything that pretty much strikes her fancy, and there hasn't been very much of anything that came in with regard to druid stuff specifically. But stuff on magic, stuff on combat, that's all interesting to her.
A few of the newbies brought in some books as well. So
cool.
You could definitely pilfer a couple of those.
Well, she's not into pilfering, but okay.
Temporarily pilfer.
But, yeah, she's pretty much just made the rounds of the fort, and she talks to what's her name?
Listen?
Sorry, having a brain fart.
Soriana?
Oh, okay. And she talks to Soriana, and they talk about herbs. Naia's not super interested at all, really, in the alchemy part, but she's interested in Soriana.
Did you tell her about Tilda?
Yes. We had a long conversation about Tilda. So Soriana's looking forward to meeting her.
Yeah.
If Tilda ever makes it to Fort Merakkus. So she's excited at that
She said
possibility.
you should have dragged her back here. I don't know. I don't know why you would let her stay all the way out there. That's far away. Should have brought her home.
Well, she has a home. I'm not going to go, like, capture her. That wouldn't be very kind to a new friend. But she does know where we are. She knows how to get a hold of us. She knows how to get here. So at some point, hopefully, she will head down this way. It's a days-long journey for her.
Yeah.
And hopefully she will come and come for a visit. She's very excited to talk to Soriana. So, I'm thinking those two can just have a head-to-head for days.
That's likely.
But, in terms of just what has she been doing all week? She's just been kind of she has rounds that she makes, kind of.
Yeah.
She checks in with people. She plays with Ruby. They talk a little bit. She kind of feels like a mentor for Ruby when Ruby's not with the grandmother. So, it's not any big thing. She just checks in with the beings that she has helped to heal or improve somehow, like Clark and Ruby. And she checks in with the other people and just kind of a little bit of networking, and then the library.
Okay. So for all of that, please take a mental D4 as well.
Thank you.
For today. So I think we can start. Everybody's all ready and everybody's done their business. Starting in Fort Merakkus, now this one is actually going to start during the Redshift. During the Redshift, so everybody is constrained to the fort. There's a little space outside the walls that the obelisk's protection extends to cover. But you can't really go out much. Let's say, where is everybody right now? Middle of the day in Fort Merakkus while the Redshift is up.
Probably hanging out by the barracks.
Most likely be in the barracks or whatever space is deemed safe to do water-related practice and stuff. Or otherwise, if Soriana has been available to provide some elemental water for her to do some alchemy stuff with. Yeah, let's say it's that one. I've gotten used to it. I know how to control it now. I can give her some elemental water.
Okay, so you're at the apothecary.
Yeah.
Mont'larin, you're in the yard. Naia and Ronku?
Naia's in the yard talking to Mont'larin.
Okay.
When I'm not studying with Alvester, I'm probably either in the barracks or in the library. So
we'll call it the library for variety.
Yeah.
What's going on with my lines here? Oh, right, that's a line, not a ruler. Oh, God. There we go. Right. So, then let's see. I guess at this point, Ronku and Nimbus are both indoors. Mont'larin and Naia, you both hear a shout from a northerly direction. And then at that shout, a few more shouts go up. and you get the sense that there's a bit of a commotion happening in the center of the fort now.
In the center?
Yeah.
Or
I would head
north?
over.
Okay.
North of you. You know what?
Okay.
We'll toss your tokens in here. Here you go.
Okay.
I was wondering why the map looked all fancy and updated.
Oh, why is Naia so small?
It's always small.
Why is Ronku so big?
I am a giant man.
Nimbus will pop the death out when it's relevant.
Yeah.
Or well, you have control over him, so there you go.
Sounds good.
I feel like my character's still so small.
These are 10-foot squares.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That's interesting.
So, there is a commotion in the middle of the fort because several people and the brigadier and the captain have gathered around, and they are looking upward. And when you follow their gaze, you see flying through the red cloud and coming toward the protective dome semicircle that you're living under, where it doesn't affect you, is a massive beetle-like creature with a long dangling stinger.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
And it's sailing down. So the brigadier just shakes her head at it, and a couple people on the walls lob crossbow bolts at it, but they just drop short. So Van, before anybody else can continue, says, "Don't worry, I've got it." He flies about 40 feet up in the air and zaps it with an eye beam and obliterates it out of the sky.
Damn.
Wow. Save some for the rest of us.
He shouts down, "There we go. That wasn't so bad. No need to panic, everyone." And then you see his big eye glance north, and he looks back down, and he says, "All right, never mind. We have a situation, everyone." And he shouts loudly, "There's a lot of them."
I'm gonna immediately run and grab my stuff.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yep, same.
Yeah. Are we assuming that we're not, armed right now?
However, you would be around camp.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been.
Shit.
He says,
I don't know if I'd
we
be in the
need...
library studying in my scale plate.
Lucette, you need to get everybody to the northern and eastern walls. We've got about 5 minutes before that gets here. And as soon as he says this, the brigadier and Van both begin making their rounds around the fort, rallying all able bodies that they have right now to the walls, which are now climbable and have platforms.
Cool.
So from the four of you, probably what's going to happen is you're going to get caught by one of these two people and basically told, get to a position on the wall. Where are you going?
I mean, I need my stuff.
Assume you've gotten your stuff. You have 5
Ah, okay. And you said they're coming from the north?
North and east. Pick a wall.
All right, I'm going north. As
Are we
close to
picking
where
a
I am
wall
now.
or an entrance?
So I'm going up here.
When you do get to the wall, they've already swung the gates closed.
I'm on the wall.
All right. I think I'm going to go over by the east gate then.
Okay, I'm on the east gate as well, on the wall.
Just to make things easier, I would like it if you guys stuck together.
Okay.
Okay.
You said north first then, so let's go over by Ronku.
I only picked north because it was the one closest to where my character started. But
Okay, north it is.
All right, so it only takes a minute to close all the gates.
Do we know precisely what we're up against? Van was kind of nebulous.
Got a little vague. I was assuming more insects.
I was too, but is that right?
giant beetle monsters.
What you see is, there we go. I need to move the down here, and I'm assuming Nimbus will get involved at some point.
Yeah, I would. My token's still down there.
Yes, it is.
By now, yeah. Considering how things turned out for Badath last time, I would probably just keep him in the lantern.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm picturing like beetles from like Starship Troopers, just giant flying death monsters.
Starship Troopers.
I think a good way to think about them is they resemble stink bugs with scorpion sting. I
Ah,
don't want to go that far.
not far off then.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's just a bunch of mooks up here.
There are a few.
Some
So-
red shirts.
No, don't call them that to their face. That's rude.
they don't know what that means. It's fine.
What you all see as you get up onto the wall is nothing short of an army of these creatures. 3/4 of them walking, the other 25% of them flying in through the Redshift directly at your fort. Most of their forces are coming from the north. A lot of them are coming from the east as well. And if you all feel like zooming out, here's what we're gonna get.
Oh, lovely.
There's more beyond these.
Oh boy.
But for the sake of not putting Roll20 to a dead crawl, we're going to do this in the
Yeah.
form of rounds.
So
Knowing
how
that
many,
the attack is
how many
coming,
defenders are actually active? at Fort Merakkus right now?
As
we
many as you can see.
Like somewhere like 30s, probably.
Yeah, that looks like about 30, maybe 40. Plus a beholder and an iron golem.
This is true.
Knowing that this was coming, probably just walking on the way over, I would have cast Mage Armor. So
Yeah,
I've
absolutely.
already got that active.
Okay.
And basically be waiting once they get close. Hey, cat, chill out. Once they get close enough to be casting a mirror image on myself.
Okay.
So not
Very well.
yet, but I've got it kind of. Actually, no, I'm not going to have it at the ready. I'll cast it when I need it. Sorry about the cat sounds. I need to give them some food or something.
That's okay. Those are pretty good cat sounds.
Has the battle started? Because technically these guys are in my range.
What we'll do is we will roll initiative right now.
Ooh.
Oh, that'll take a little
Is that
while.
encounter or encounter check?
Neither of those. That is initiative on your character sheet.
Oh, duh, right.
Mont'larin is ready. And
Wait, I gotta find me just a second.
Yeah, zoom in a whole bunch. And please keep in mind these are 10-foot squares when you're considering ranges and things.
Yeah.
You can move through them in 5-foot increments. So you can, and the rulers will work and everything. So, but the squares themselves are 10.
I'll be back in a sec. I need to fix this cat motor.
All right.
Meow.
Meow.
So if something is in the square in front of us, you would consider that 10 feet away or 5 feet away?
Basically, example is that's 10 feet, that's 5 feet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So you can actually move in the increments. So
All right,
it works out.
Either way, they're still in my range. They're only like 90, 95 feet away.
Yeah, don't forget it. You've got a nice ruler.
Yes. All of them are in my range. I'm going to start smoking these guys out of the sky.
All right.
If I ever get a chance to, because I roll shit on initiative every time.
They all rolled higher than you guys. That's amazing.
They're just going to be on top of us.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
So much for being a spellcaster. Never get to cast spells.
I want to see if my enemies okay, so I have this thing that I do where the weenie enemies roll crits and the boss enemies roll ones.
Yes, I've noticed.
So yeah, I know you have. So we'll see how this one goes.
You said that when Van took one of them down, you said it was a large beetle. Is that just you being descriptive, or is that like their class type?
They are about the size of dogs.
Okay.
For creature size, they count as medium.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say their tokens look a little small for
maybe perhaps a large boar.
All right, that's fine. I guess large in terms of beetles.
Yes, yeah, they're very big for bugs. We'll wait for Nimbus to get back before we start. He's got a later turn.
Are we just assuming that? Are you putting like Van and them in the initiative, or are you just gonna assume that they're gonna like take down a certain number of these?
I have a system for what will be happening in the
periphery
around you all, and so
dude, I love it. This is like the Battle of Winterfell.
I know
it's very, very on point. I love it.
I will not make you sit through me rolling 100 dice.
Thank you.
Because I've done that before at a table, and it turned out to not be very fun.
I mean, you could always just like roll by like cluster.
Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it.
And just average out like a cluster or something.
There are pretty fun rules for large-scale warfare where you work in like units of 100 people.
Yeah, I've seen like Crusade campaigns where they're dealing with like army fights and stuff.
The thing I learned when I did it is that you really have to make sure to give the players control over one entire side of an army. The way the rules work is the players will have control over themselves, and then they'll have control if they like join a squad. They'll have control over those 100 people. But then if you make it like 20 squads between 4 players, then it's just going to be the DM rolling 16 dice against 20 other dice, and then the players get to roll 4 times. It's a little much on the DM side.
Yeah.
Like an hour-long turn.
Damn.
I don't think it was quite that long, but it was a long battle. It was an entire session.
Even if you're just treating like one squad or whatever as like one giant health bar and the condition.
Yeah, that's essentially what you do. Yeah. It's
so it's really just like 20 characters that you're basically running in one squad as a character.
Right, exactly. And there's slightly different rules. There's like rules for like breaking morale instead of breaking actual HP and stuff like that. And like how you can cast spells. You need like a spellcaster squadron or something.
Yeah.
Again, I think they're good rules. They're an Unearthed Arcana. It's called I think it's called Mass Battle, something. But yeah, you've just got to be careful with the balance of player interaction if you ever do it. Speaking of cats, did we comment on the fact that we finally got the right?
Finally,
that happened a couple weeks ago.
The right to what?
Well, I guess in other contexts you'd call them a shipwright, but in this case they're more of a wagon right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Actually, that happened while I wasn't around. I was going to ask about it.
I wasn't here either. Nami?
Yep.
Ooh. Little cat person.
They're quite tall, in fact. They have been, ever since arriving, basically...
He looks fun to hang out with. Like somebody you'd want to go have drinks with. Like a Khajiit.
Very sly. I like it. So we're really just like a band of all races and very diverse group of people in this.
That's a polite way of saying freaks.
Yeah, this circus.
You've got a beholder.
What are you talking about? We're a large crew of adventurers. Nobody that just fits in.
You've got a pixie who doesn't like being naked, which is weird.
Hey, this is a PG-13 campaign. Come on.
It is. It's violent. PG-13.
Yeah.
It's like the PG-13, but lots of body horror. Full Metal Alchemist level.
And NC-17. No, that's the stretch. You can either have brief nudity or say the F word. That's all you get.
How many times can you say the F word? Because we might already be R.
I think you get like 2 or 3.
Okay. Yeah, we're past that. Okay.
No, it's not how many times you say it. It's whether you're actually describing the act or not.
Oh, really? I thought it was just number of it's
No,
gratuitous use of language or something.
No, I think you're only gonna get an R at worst if you're actually like explicitly explaining. But I mean, they had a full-on like bondage movie, with 50 Shades or whatever. So like, I don't even think any of that stuff matters anymore.
you could introduce a character into a PG-13 movie who says fuck like a lot, but as long as they use it as just a expletive,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
it's totally fine.
Oh, right. In the modern. Hell, Data said shit, oh shit, as they were crashing in one of the Star Trek movies. I think it only had a PG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah. You can say shit like you can say like shit or damn or bitch like once.
Once, yeah, that's true.
I just googled NC-17, and one of the first articles that comes up says, "How many thrusts do you get in an NC-17 rating?"
I'm sorry, is that their like Rotten Tomatoes rating system, or is that their like?
I don't know. That's a great way to quantify it, though.
Also, Pikachu says hell now, so
Oh, does he?
yeah, and it's PG.
You mean they're not like Confucian or whatever?
So Pikachu says Pika, Chew, and hell. That's awesome. So Timmy's vocabulary is expanding. Though actually, when Timmy's introduced, he's got more words than he usually says throughout the rest of the show. But anyway, battle time.
Okay, I'm gonna play D&D now.
Yeah, let's play some battles.
All right. So while you were gone, I explained that we're gonna I'm gonna be running the Periphery Combat, not in real time for you guys, so that we can actually have a game. That's more than me rolling dice. So first, these 6 bugs get to have a turn.
Yeah, that's great. All of them get to go.
Yeah. So these are flying. How far can they go? If they dash, they can actually get to pretty close to the wall. And they can't do much else, unfortunately. But they're coming in. So they kind of fly down and skitter onto the ground and then just keep charging forward. They're just kind of barreling, every single one of them on all 6 legs, coming toward the walls. Their wing plates fold back in, and their large scorpion-like tails curl up above their heads. They seem quite clearly to have taken notice of you all up on the walls there.
Well, there are quite a few defenders on the wall. So I got a couple of tactical questions.
Yes.
One, how high is the wall?
About 10 feet.
And how
little bit
tall
less.
are these bugs when they stand up, I suppose you could say?
It would basically take them a full 10 feet of movement to get up the wall. They would have to climb it, basically.
Right, but how,
like a bug.
Right, but how long are they?
That's a good question.
Like, are they 4 feet long, 5 feet long, 6 feet long, 10 feet long?
4, yeah, not more than 5.
Okay. Are they similar to the bugs that we've seen before, just bigger?
They're the same.
Okay, I don't remember them being that big, but okay.
I may be misremembering how big those previous ones were stated.
Well, you never really said. I mean, they could take
Right.
up to a 5x5. More of the space instead of less of the space.
Right. Okay. Faliel jumps off the wall into the fray.
Ready, set, go.
She's already in it. Nimbus, it's your turn.
I see the easy group, so I go for the easy move. Let's see, yeah, they're a little ways out, so it's going to be a shatter on the, not great damage, on this group right here.
Okay, those 3, so yeah, 10-foot radius sphere. Okay, yeah. So we'll make each one of those make a con save. 1, 2, 3.
That is not my best damage roll.
Let's see. So we'll say the leftmost one failed. It takes a full 8 thunder damage. And he gets pushed. Okay, you could move the token instead of the map. Thanks.
No, there isn't a push. That's Thunderwave.
Oh, yep, right, you are. Okay, my bad. So Shatter is just the full damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's...
And then half damage for the other two. Alright, so they
Right.
take 4.
Yeah, it's the compromise that I can throw it out and get larger area, but there's no pushback.
Yes, sir. Okay. Great. Would you like to do anything else?
After having done that, it would probably make sense to move in towards, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Okay.
if they come towards, they smashy folks can smashy.
Very good. Ronku,
Come
you're
into
up.
my reach. Yes. The only real group thing I have is sleep, so I'll do that.
Ooh, all right. Okay, so
Nice.
they don't have to roll anything. So tell me which ones you're targeting, please.
Um,
It's
it's in
a
20-foot radius, right?
within 20 feet of the point you choose. Yep. So that's going to be a yeah, that's a 2 square radius.
Yeah, if I hit that kind of one in the middle, I think I can get a bunch of them.
Let's see. Okay, so that's 15, that's 15, that's 10, that's 15.
I actually can get all of them.
You can. So the way this works is it'll hit the lowest health one first, that'll fall asleep, and then it'll go up to the next one in health points. So this one that Nimbus dealt the most damage to falls asleep.
Woo!
This other one also falls asleep.
Woo!
So
This is the most I've ever made fall asleep.
that many. I mean, I'm just doing the math in my head. And so does this other damaged one. So all 3 of the ones that have been hit by Shatter fall asleep, and they just skid to a slow halt in the dirt.
Calculated.
Well done.
And yeah, that's all I'll do.
That lasts for 1 minute.
Cool.
How many turns is that, roughly?
10.
Cool.
Ronku, if you want to do anything else, move. Bonus action.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Naia.
Do I need to take the height of the wall into consideration with regard to range? Like, do I need to deduct 10 feet off range in order
not really. Like, personally, I always kind of headcanon that as like the height advantage that you're getting from being that high is just compensating for the range difference. So yeah, just use the ruler and it's fine. Around this time, Smithy's automaton has jumped into the fray as well. And so has the Brigadier.
So in the middle of those 3 to the left, or where I pinged there?
Yes. Ooh, all right. So spike growth, 20-foot radius. Okay, so that is, yep, that whole area. It becomes when a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. Okay, great. So we're gonna have to draw what that is. So that is a 20-foot radius. So let's do a that much. Where do you want to put this one?
It was basically to include those three, so that's kind of okay, just how you have it.
Yeah. Okay.
I wasn't really aiming for the other three that are asleep, and I don't want to wake them up.
Well,
Yeah.
it
If they
damages things that walk through it. Wouldn't you put it in the path that they're walking?
Okay.
That's
I
true.
just-
Yeah, you could like
I,
put it. In
I
front
was
of them.
just aiming for those three and not the three on the right.
So like do it like that.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. All right. You do that.
Not to backseat,
No.
but I just figured it would make sense.
Now, Naia, would you like to do anything else?
Nope, that's it for now.
Cool. Mont'larin.
Okay. I am going to move here. Oops, that's not my button. There we go. Move here. And I'm going to bust a heroism on Ronku and Naia here.
Very nice. Okay. So they get how many temporary hit points?
It's 4.
Okay. So you guys both have 4 temporary hit points now. That's the field to the top right of your heart. So fill those in. Those go away before any of your other HP. And they never stack, just so you know. And Mont'larin, please. Oh, and you gain those at the start of each of your turns individually. Okay, that's super cool.
So it's four every turn?
Basically,
It refreshes every turn.
it basically refreshes
Okay.
to 4, yeah, at the start
Okay.
of each of your turns.
I was gonna say. Four
And then
refreshment.
Mont'larin can concentrate on that for 1 minute.
Dope.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's run these bugs then. So apparently heedless of the danger, this bug is going to go 1, 2 spaces. So Naia, I need you to roll 2d4. I think we'll do it 2d4 per enemy, even if they take multiple steps, and then we'll just multiply that.
How many times do I need to roll it?
Well, so I'm gonna say what we'll do for these enemies for this spell is you'll roll the 2d4 for each enemy, and then they'll just take that same damage every time they move again.
Okay, that's fine.
But so in this case, we'll roll it 3 times. So
Okay.
this one, it only moves 2 spaces in here, two sets of 5 feet. So it only takes that 2 damage twice. It takes a total of 4 damage.
Okay.
And now it starts. It doesn't start climbing the wall. That was sort of what you might have expected them to do with the way they were running at it. It actually, so the way this wall is built, you've got the interior wooden planks. You've got the platform atop that you can walk across. You've got the main barricade on the other side, and then you've got the big pillars on the outside for the structure. It sinks its mandibles into one of the big pillars all the way around it, and just like fresh bread rips out a chunk of it and just devours it.
Awesome.
So we will use. So we're going to go through that one. That's asleep. That's asleep. This one's awake. So cool damage roll, because that's probably going to fucking kill this one.
Good. Should I roll a third time yet?
Actually, it will. Yeah, that kills it after 2 moves.
Nifty. Okay.
Um,
Let me know when I'm supposed to roll the third time.
yeah, go ahead and do one more because this last one has to go.
Yee! I like it.
So you manage to just while those are running, you turn the ground into spikes around them, and they just their legs just tear themselves apart as they charge forward, heedlessly of the grass suddenly spearing up from
This might be
between
my
their
new
bodies.
favorite spell.
That's a good one.
Never used it before now.
Of course, there are more.
Oh Lord.
Of course there are. I don't know if I have enough spell slots for this.
She's gonna start.
Oh,
whipping
don't
out
worry. I've got
dagger.
different plans for you, Naia.
Oh, when were you going to let me know, Nimbus?
Oh, it'll be fun.
This is all hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, shit. That's a lot of mobs. It is the army of the undead
Yeah.
at Winterfell.
Yeah, we just don't have any trebuchets.
So just
I don't have much in the way of AoE spells.
just to update on what's going on all around you. Several of the soldiers on the walls are peppering down with crossbows. Some of the braver ones have taken the leap backs to the walls and are fighting against the bugs hand to hand, forming not quite shield walls, but standing side by side and just trying to pummel these things with their weapons. Van is about 50 feet in the air.
I was going to say,
dancing-
isn't Van our dragon?
Yeah, he is dancing dangerously close to the edge of the Redshift, kind of trying to bait these things that are flying in away from any buildings and the wall and toward himself, and he's just firing off laser beams in all directions from all of his eyes.
I mean, can't he look at things and freeze them to death? Or stone them, turn them to stone, or whatever?
Only one of his eye stalks can do that.
Petrify.
Yeah.
I
Smithy's,
mean, that could be handy.
Yeah, Smithy's automaton has slammed its gigantic hammer down on 2 of them, and they're dead. The Brigadier has also just swept one into dust with her arm, and they are collectively going to town on the. And you see the other groups are faring. Well, it's hard to tell what they're doing all the way over there. They're kind of far away. But as far as you can tell, all humanoids are currently standing. This one's out of the order. That one's asleep. Nimbus, you're up. And
Question.
Yes.
Can the ones who have gone outside of the wall, do they have any kind of way to get back in?
A couple of them dropped ropes before they went down. Unfurled rope ladders, rather.
Okay. Do you have a location for those? What I'm looking at is putting up a healing, whatever you call it, spirit somewhere. Because the melee folks are going to take, take more hits, obviously.
We'll say there's one right here.
Okay, thank you.
Faliel did not use the ladder. She jumped. There's one right there for those people. Lucent and Gabora also did not use a ladder. There we go. Pink squares are ladders.
Okay, so in terms of planning, my comment to the people that are standing with me is that if those bugs can take out the pillars holding up the walls of this fort, then we need to be prepared for a worst case scenario where the walls actually collapse. So we need a plan for where are we going to move to if that happens.
Take the fight to them.
Well, where is the outside of the Redshift bubble? I mean the protective bubble.
For now, we'll just say that you could potentially go to the edge of this.
Okay. All right. I thought it was a lot closer than that.
Technically speaking, I think the math of it is, but I'm not gonna try to draw an entire circle around this damn map for it.
Sure.
Maybe I will. Let's see, how hard would that be?
Later.
Okay, well, yeah, Nimbus has his turn.
If the walls fall, we should fall back and hold the same position.
Fall back and hold the what?
Hold the same position. We need to prevent them from getting through.
Yeah.
Sorry, Roll20 just my browser removed me from the video game.
Oh, fun. I actually had to refresh too. I wasn't getting any map updates.
You look like you're still here, sir.
I'm loading back in now. Just backed me out to the homepage for some reason. I thought I hit Control-Z.
Ice breath is your natural thing, right?
Yep, I get one of them.
No. You get 10 of them.
Rest.
I get what?
You get 10 of them.
How's that?
I put a hand on your shoulder, and suddenly you feel the breath of an ice dragon fill your lungs. And I say to you,
boy.
Show them what you're able to do. Show them what your people are proud of you for. Show them the shiny.
Well, until they get closer, I'm not going to use that one time.
Oh
Can
no,
jump down.
it's not one time. It's every round for the next minute.
Cool. Okay.
Now that I see that they're coming in hordes, I figured I'd pop that so you can start blasting them.
Right, I only have a few AoE spells, that's one, so...
Yeah, save your spell slots. You can use that.
Job, sir.
Yeah, it worked.
So, I don't know if we're
think
going
that put anybody outside.
to use that 8 or if we're going to have you roll 3d6 every time on your attack phase, but it's...
Is it 3d6? Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, 3d6. And,
It's 3d6 at level 6.
Huh? No, I'm saying the Dragon's Breath spell that I cast on you is 3d6.
Oh, so it's not the same as my breath weapon?
No, it's better.
No, same kind of attack, but it's a different
You
spell.
are quite literally using Dragon's Breath, not natural Dragon-born breath.
And how many spell slots does this cost me every time I use it?
No, I've cast it. It's a bonus action. In fact,
Oh, no.
after casting this, I'd probably be slipping over to the wall to take a shot at that one down there, munching on the side of things.
Right.
Go right ahead with your cantrip.
Would be hell, I'll go with the firebolt. Oh, it's not going to him.
No, it does not hit him.
Okay.
I grazed the ground really hard.
You hit the dirt real good.
How you getting, kitty boy?
Is that Mo?
Yeah, okay.
That's Momo, yeah.
That'll be Nimbus's turn. Ronku, you're up. Are you aiming at the one right below you? You might be on mute.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Not a ton of damage, but
Not a ton, but it is damage. It's better than 0 damages.
yes.
If you'd like to move, now is the time.
Would I have like a ropen pitten on me or not?
Is that in your inventory?
I mean, if I was to say go out adventuring, it would be on me, but I don't think for this battle I probably wouldn't have brought it.
Then
Realistically,
if you don't think you would have, then I would say you did not.
I can picture myself running in, grabbing my armor and my weapon, and then running out. I don't
Yeah.
see myself grabbing the rope. So
Again,
never mind.
This wall is 10 feet at best.
Oh, so I could probably jump it then.
You could jump it.
Drag Naia over there.
Yeah, sorry, I was checking distances.
Oh, okay. You can, because of the height of the wall, I will let you make an athletics check to land without taking the 1d10 of damage. It's only 10 feet.
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
Wait.
I'll jump down.
Can't you Prince of Persia? Or I guess you need both hands free.
Prince of Persia?
Yeah, where you do the edge hang and then you drop.
Oh, a little Assassin's Creed. You said it was a acrobatics
Athletics.
or athletics.
Yeah. I'll make it a DC 15.
All right, fuck it. Nope.
Nah. All right. So you jump. Although if you take a running start, you can make whatever distance your jump speed is.
We'll just say like I'm going.
Just
like,
don't jump into the spikes; they hurt you.
No, I'll go like right here.
Okay. You do land a bit hard, and 8 damage.
Of course, I land like a fucking stone.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it takes out the temp HP, and then
you land like a stone next to this boy, though.
Then 32. Wait, no. I always do it on my character sheet. I need to do it here. -4. Boom. That didn't update it. Why is it not updating my sheet?
Do you have the sheet in like the pop-out window version?
Yeah.
It does that sometimes. Try closing it and opening it just in the regular mode. I find the pop-out mode to work really inconsistently.
But I'm supposed to be able to like edit my bubble, and it'll like edit the one on my sheet, right?
Yeah, is that not working either?
Let me see. I tried doing both, and like they're not updating each other.
Refresh the page in that case.
Mm.
I believe your token is tied to your character sheet, so they should be working.
All right. Well, other than that, I'm just gonna end my turn. So I'll let this load, and then I'll change my health.
You have an action. That didn't use up your action.
I cast a spell.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay. Yeah. All right then. Bug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This thing is going to skirt around the area where its kin have died. And kind of go around that way. You're up.
Wait, just curiously, my polearm master, it says entering my. Is it them entering mine or me entering that? Like, if
them
I walk
entering
closer,
yours.
yeah, there has to be them walking into my. Yeah, okay. So me
because otherwise you'd be taking a reaction on your own turn, reacting to yourself doing something, which is
that's very fair.
That would be silly even for that feat.
Question.
Never mind then.
Yes, Naia.
Nimbus, what's the range of the dragon's breath, and is it from where she's standing out 15 feet?
Yeah, it's a cone of 15, so you could move to the right and angle the cone to bless the one that Ronku's fighting, but you wouldn't be able to reach the one further out.
You basically get a square and a half out of that.
Okay, and then how far? Again, sorry to have to remind me. Can I run?
I think you're 6.
Yeah, you are. You're 30 feet normal.
Right.
If you use your action, you can dash for another 30 feet.
Okay, so a 60-foot dash, and then can I actually do an action, or am I done?
No, you'd be down to
No.
bonus action, free action at that point.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what I was
so-
worried about.
Yeah, so the Dragon Breath does use your full action to use.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah. But, you know, it's the power of an entire spell that you get to use 10 times.
Well, so it kind of looks like, can I move to the right and then cast it, or am I
Yeah.
going to be
Yes.
Yeah.
screwing things?
It would be recommended that you move over and cast it, in fact.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I roll, what, 3d6?
Yes, you do. And
Okay.
I'll have this one make a dex save. What are they saving against?
It's
against Nimbus's DC, I guess.
yeah, it'll still be against my DC, which was
Okay, so that's
14.
Not going to hit.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it takes half damage, right?
Yeah, let me double check, but I believe half as much on a success.
Yeah.
So it still takes a couple.
Full crit saving throw. It jumps out of the way of your. Is this ice breath you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jumps out of the way of your ice breath before you can actually properly hit it.
Does it jump back, I hope?
A little bit, yeah.
Alright, let's get it away from that pillar.
Mont'larin, you're up.
Oh shit! I don't have my dagger anymore. Crap. Rah, guys. I was gonna throw a dagger, but
Ronku
I don't have one.
has I have a spare I can lend you.
You want to toss it to me as a bonus action?
Can I take a bonus action during someone else's turn?
I don't think you
was
can.
kidding, man. Yeah.
Be like, hey, toss me a dagger so I can toss it.
Yeah. I think that's actually all I can do though, because I don't have anything I can throw.
All right.
Throw one of your juggling balls.
That'd be such a waste.
Beanbag
I know,
in your face.
that's what I was thinking.
All right, this horde now is making their way in, and this one next to Ronku is gonna whirl around and try to give him a sting.
Yeah. It's mirror the
Yeah.
wall, baby. Pick one.
That's an 11 to hit.
Not even close.
All right. It fails. It circles around you.
Yes.
And then, are these three? These three? Okay, these two are asleep. Still. And this last one is gonna come flying. Back around to Nimbus.
Alright, which ones are flying, which ones are grounded?
We'll say, the three here have landed now. And the three in the back are still up in the air a little bit. They're coming down.
So they land when they get to a certain distance.
They do seem like they are landing in order to
Attack
interact
the wall.
with the wall.
Let's see. At this point, I'd probably just be continuing with ranged attacks until they actually start grouping up again. So I'll probably move over to here. and take another shot at that one close by. The one fighting Ronku.
All right,
And
let's see it.
Firebolt.
Ooh, that'll do. Yep, that's a kill.
Fantastic.
Hey, get your own. Fucking KS me.
That's it.
Okay. Number 9 is asleep. So Ronku's up.
Alright, so the whole reason I came down here, I am going to pop my Radiant. What the hell is it
Oh, it's
called?
happening.
It's happening. This for the second time ever. It's happening. Radiant consumption.
All right, so you gain 4 temporary hit points at the beginning of your turn,
Yes.
and then at the end of your turn, you take 2 radiant damage, and so does every creature nearby you.
Yes. Which means that I am also going to run my
You're gonna
happy.
need a heal, aren't you?
Nah, I'm good.
He's got the temp HP.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
run
he's
my
alright,
happy
actually.
ass up here and start
Right,
swinging.
because they already took 8 damage.
Well, I took 4 temp damage and then 2 regular damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no,
you-
yeah, and then
you-
4 regular. Yeah,
You
Alright.
just gained 4 back from heroism.
yeah, and so awesome.
So okay, so you're gonna get in there, attack that one. Okay, do it.
Yes, I am absolutely going to go in and whap this baby.
I would like to see a number larger than 8 for that. To
Yes,
happen.
I would absolutely love that
So
as well.
would I.
Never mind.
So it just slaps away your halberd. But if it's the end of your turn,
It is.
it does take 2 radiant damage anyway, and so do you.
Yes.
But
That
that
comes
comes off
off
your
my-
temp.
Yeah, I can't get hurt right now.
Yeah,
My radiant damage just doesn't hurt me.
that's nice. That's a nice combo.
Yeah, this is super like juicy combo.
Okay, and then it's number 7's turn. So you know what? It gets to try to sting Ronku too.
Not yet, baby. It walked into my range. It triggered my trap card.
Okay, do it.
Yep, this is what this was made for.
Oh, that's a crit.
Woo!
Nice.
First one,
Very
pull our master,
nice.
baby. Here we go.
So technically it's not your turn, so I don't think you can do that extra radiant damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you do get a solid 8 in there, and that you managed to pierce a hole in its carapace hard before you pull back, and it does bring its stinger down on you while you are making this move. And does a 16 hit Ronku?
My AC is 16, so yes.
And it hits. So while you have made the stab through its underbelly, you feel the stinger land around your shoulder and pierce in between the collar of your armor, and you take 7 piercing damage. And then you also have to make a con save for that poison.
Oh, hold on. 2. What was I was at? I was at 32, and then
Yeah, so if you had 2, you'll just be taking 5 on your regular health bar.
Mm-hmm. Are you seeing it update on my thing? Because I'm not.
What should it be? I have you at
I should be-
27.
I should be at 27.
Yeah,
I
I
just
see
don't have-
27.
Okay, mine's just not updating then. Fine. I have it on my sheet.
Okay. but please make the con save.
Oh, right. Damn. Constitution.
And make that save.
I made it.
Nice.
Well
you
done.
make it. So you do take a 5 hit points of poison damage.
Oh
nonetheless.
boy. Oh boy.
You need a heal?
Uh,
Are you getting there?
Naia shouts from her perch.
I'm definitely getting there.
Okay.
I don't know
So
if I'm there yet, but I'm definitely getting there.
okay. So my options right now are either to do the dragon's breath or heal Ronku.
Healing Spirit's on a bonus action, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So
Huh.
you could do both. But
Okay.
you would need to find
So-
one that's in range.
Right. Or I need to put it somewhere. That's in
Well, yeah,
range
I mean,
for,
you can-
for
You
folks
could
to
put
get
your
to. Okay.
healing spirit down and then move and then use your dragon's.
Yep. You can do
Wait,
these
say
things
that again?
You can do these things in any order.
Oh, I can. I
Yep.
thought I had to do them in priority order or something.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
The healing stuff isn't that big of a deal. As a warrior.
Yeah,
I
but
get
you
a-
are
I got a
down
bunch-
there, which
Yeah, I
means
get a bunch
you
of-
could
yeah.
take melee hits.
Yeah, I got a bunch of healing stuff on me. I'm a big boy.
Tinderbox. Thank you for that.
Yes. Oh yes, the tinderbox.
Target is
Monsters beware of my tinderbox.
Jeez, my rolls suck.
Which one are you attacking now?
The one I pinged.
Sorry, I was elsewhere on the map.
Thank you.
How are you navigating to that one?
I moved 2 steps over.
That's
From
more than
where I
15
was?
feet. If you're using the dragon's breath, that's further away.
I
from you
was
than
here.
15. So
Oh, it's that each of these is a 10-foot square, not a 5-foot square, so you're only
Yep.
going to get a square and a half
that's
worth
25 feet away from you.
I mean, we could all move down if you want to.
Yes, join the fray.
Well, I guess we might as well.
I feel like Jorah Mormont out here. Not to
Yeah.
spoil it, apparently.
Pretty much. All right. So the squares where we can put 4 in, 4 characters in is a 10-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're gonna make the jump down, just give me a quick athletics roll to avoid any damage from making a jump of that height. Hey, nice. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so you roll a 9 against...
It didn't work anyway because it was a lousy hit. I mean, it didn't hit.
No, you're rolling damage. It has to make a dex save.
Oh.
So
Okay.
we'll see what it gets. It does make the save, so it takes half damage.
course
So
it
it takes
did.
4.
So I'm going to go ahead as my bonus action and put up a healing spirit. Right there.
Where was it?
So like
Right there. If you use the draw shape option, or
Yeah.
even just the freehand one, you could just like draw a little square or a circle
Oh,
or
okay.
something. That is concentration, so that will kill your spike ground. Just so you know.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'm assuming you're fine with that.
I mean, they're starting to avoid it now anyway, so.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and leave it. So the little square is where I put the healing spirit. So Ronku, if you can make your way over there, it'll give you a whole 2 hit HP. And the guys on the right, that we don't know their names, but they're fighting, and then they can also access it.
Word.
Okay. That's Naia's complete turn. Now it's number 5. So it's gonna come in and try to do things to Ronku.
Yes, hit me. Throw yourselves against my body.
Maybe it will. It doesn't.
No. Nah.
Paladin.
All right.
Good roll. You're safe.
All right. So is that 1 tile of movement or 2? Is this 10 feet?
What do you mean jumping down from the?
Yeah.
What I'll do is say if you took a running start off the wall, you can make a jump distance. So that would be like 10 feet ahead. So basically, you're just walking at normal speed.
Got it. Okay. All right. In that case, I will put myself right there. And throw that. And then.
Okay, so you have resistances. Good thing, because a bunch of these have a turn now. Number 21 comes in for Ronku, and you've already blown your reaction.
Oh, that's right. Fuck. Damn.
Not gonna
Still
hit,
not
though. That's a 6.
Get that shit out of here.
You're dodging 3 stingers at a time.
Yeah, I'm just bobbing and weaving.
Another number 21 is gonna make a swing on Mont'larin. A sting. 21 to hit. Does hit him.
That'll hit. That will hit.
So you take a 5 and gotta make a con save.
Make that save.
It's easy.
That'll do.
It's easy.
Very nice.
So you only take 5 poison damage on top of that.
All right. When you get a chance, walk through that little thing.
Yeah,
Indeed.
this one, Naia, that you damaged, comes in and tries to swing its stinger at you.
I protect.
Okay. It has disadvantage. It still rolls a 20.
Wow. God damn. That was determined.
Yeah, damn.
So Naia, you take 8 piercing damage, and then you have to make a con save.
And then another.
Oh, right. And then another con save for your concentration on that spell, please.
Oh, you know what? I technically needed to do that too.
Thank you.
Con save for what?
You have to maintain concentration. So a concentration.
So I have to roll twice
throw.
to see if I lost my concentration?
Yeah, for the damage that you're taking. So you're just trying to hit a DC of 10.
The first concentration was for the poison damage, and the second one was for your spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Both of you are good on all counts. So Naia, you take a total of 12 damage, half from the poison, and both of you keep your spells online. That one's asleep. Number 9 gets to go for our paladin.
God damn.
Ouch.
Damn.
This is how we died the first time around. Those kind of rolls.
At least he's making his con saves today. Go ahead and make that other one. Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. So that's 17 damage?
No, it's 19, right?
Are you
6,
alive?
no, it's 17. You're right.
17. Yeah.
Get your
He's
ass over to that healing spirit thing.
alive.
Still ticking. Still here, old friend.
How barely?
2 barely.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Oh, damn.
Exactly.
That crit. Hey Nimbus, you're up. At the same time, you guys hear a cry of pain from your right. You see somebody drop, but not without taking 1 or 2 bugs with them.
Damn.
Fight on. Nameless. Moop.
Fortunately,
you're-
it's a
you're too
neutralizing
far away.
poison.
You're too far away to hear Faliel going absolutely bonkers on these things.
So, as I had suggested to others, would it be possible to kind of do an edge hang to drop?
I would say that would eat 100% of your movement.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
With the pillar in the way, would I end up here then?
The pillar's not taking up so much space that you wouldn't be able to stand next to it.
Okay. So then
So yeah, you can stand in the pillar. Yeah.
I'll stand here, and
You're basically under what little overhang the wall has.
clear these damn things off of here. I click you Thunderwave. Oh, you want a spell level. Level 1.
Okay.
Nice roll.
Thank you.
Thunderwave will hit the 2 in front of you, I assume.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get these con saves out.
Do you get to target Thunderwave?
You get to aim the square.
It's that I'm evocation, so I can wrap it around 2 allies plus 1 per spell level. So I can just blast through friends, and it's no biggie.
So that one dead in front of you dies. This one you blast quite vigorously, and it gets launched 10 feet, but it does not die.
And finally, drawing a dagger.
Okie dokie.
And that's it for my turn.
That next one's asleep. Ronku, you've got some friends.
Yes, I do. Which one was the one that I hit?
The one on your left.
Yes.
It's looking quite bloodied up.
I will swipe that one again.
Go for it. You do gain your 4 hit points.
Yes.
I'm being nice and reminding you. So a 12 will hit and kill.
Woo!
Yay.
That one's down.
All right. Have I hit either of the other two? I don't think so.
One of them has taken a bit of damage from something.
Yeah.
From your radiant damage, I think.
Yeah, I think it's the one directly in front of me. I'll take a swipe at that one with my bonus action. With my wait,
Action surge.
maybe.
Yes, no, maybe.
We'll get there.
No, I will not do that because I want to second wind instead.
Okay. Good choice.
Boom, 14
Nice
health.
recovery.
Oh, very nice. I was getting worried. Where's Mont'larin?
I'm right here.
He fortunately has a turn before anything near him goes.
I'm actually back at full health. Boom.
Yeah, there you go. And now, I believe these 2 bugs take another 2, right? If your turn is over.
Yes, my turn
All
is
right.
over. Throw yourselves against me.
Nobody go near the glowy man. He hurts everyone.
Yeah.
Naia,
Yeah,
you're up.
exactly.
If that one hadn't have died, I would have been able to hit that one for another 5 damage, but it's dead now, so I can't just smite that shit.
Discount paladin.
I know. It's amazing. It's like multi-classing. It's great.
Whatever you want to do, Naia. Mont'larin is next to you, and he is bleeding a bit.
Yeah. I wish I could just pick him up and drag him over to that healing thing.
Technically, you can, but it's a significant waste of movement. I think.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I'm resourceful.
Okay, so she's going to cast the Dragon's Breath from where she is in a cone towards those two.
That works for me. They're close enough.
Yeah, I checked the map. Still a shitty roll. Sorry.
That one's okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Let's see what we've got. So Dex saves again versus 14. Dang. Okay. You know what? Let's just say the top one made it, so it dies anyway. And that half damage wasn't good enough to save it. And then this one down here next to Mont'larin takes a solid 8.
Cool.
So that one is very unhealthy now as well. It's taken significant damage from having one of its eyes completely frozen over, cracks. Ronku, your friend is up. Naia, you're done, or anything else? I believe you can move that healing spirit if you want.
Oh,
It's a bonus action, I think. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me move it.
It says on the spell, I think is it up to 30 or up to 60 feet?
You could always ping the spell again.
There, I moved it close to Mont'larin. He could just lean in.
Yeah.
Just lean in and get a couple of HP.
If you die in it, you'll be fine, guaranteed.
Yeah. Dip your toe in the water. If you die, fall.
Right, exactly.
If you die, fall forward.
Right.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
All right, let's get whacked by these stupid bugs.
Oh yeah. It's their turn. Sorry, I got distracted by Naia having things to do. Let's see what it does. 14 doesn't hit.
Nope, not even close.
Not good enough. It's gonna circle around behind you, though.
Oh, crafty little. What is it like? Probably like 4-inch bugs.
4 foot.
They're not very smart, is what I mean.
No, right, okay. Smart enough.
I mean, you've been encircled.
They're strategizing.
Mont'larin, you're up.
All right. First things first, I'll take a step forward.
Sure. So Naia, as he goes in, I believe you can decide to heal him for a d6.
I thought it was automatic. Let me look.
It's you say when it happens, but it's completely free. That's how it works.
It's completely what?
It's completely free for you to do it, but you say when it happened.
Well, it freaking happens now.
Yeah,
we
it's
need to heal.
selective in case like a dragon walks into it, and
Right,
you're like,
so
I don't want to
the
heal the
enemies
dragon.
don't get, yeah.
Okay, it's a 1d6. Do I roll that or does he?
Whoever wants to, I guess, but come to an agreement, I suppose.
Oh, well, it's your spell.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
You're not gonna
Good,
die on my
good.
watch.
perfect.
Okay. Having felt a little bit more refreshed, I think I'm gonna take a smack at Mr. Stingy over here. Not gonna hit him though.
No, you're not. Okay.
Hey, at least I'm making my saves.
Yeah, yes, you are. Would you like to do anything else?
I think that's all I can do. I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah.
Okay. We've got another one round Ronku. A couple of these have died their last turn. Not this one though. 13 doesn't hit. Ronku, you're just
Yep, I'm
punching
dancing.
stingers away from you. Dancing.
Float like a butterfly.
Don't get stung by the bee.
Yes.
1, 2 are asleep, and then so one that's on Mont'larin is just going to fly up and out of the way and try to go over the wall.
Can I take an attack of opportunity?
You may.
Oh.
That will hit, however, that is a very glancing blow, and you do not kill it on the way in. So this one has breached the wall, and Nimbus, you see it, or Nimbus, you're not on the wall anymore. So you all see it fly over the wall and into the fort.
So we can raise a shout to the others on the wall.
Van.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yep.
Van. Get Van over there.
Van might be busy, although it looks like he's managed to take out almost everything around him.
Van's doing okay. Yeah. Nimbus, you're up. But yeah, you guys shout. Ronku, if you shout to Van, he'll kind of glance in your direction. The distraction.
Turn one of his eyes.
The distraction does cause him to take a blow from one of the stingers, but he just kind of telekinesis it out of the way and chucks it back into the redshift zone.
Yeah, Van.
Nimbus is up.
So, which of the bugs was the most damaged?
The ones that Ronku's fighting, or the ones that are still asleep?
Yeah, the ones that are still asleep.
The one on the left is... they're all looking fairly unhealthy.
They all got shattered.
Yeah, you popped them all with shatter, so they're in similar states of physicality.
Are they considered prone for targeting purposes, or no?
They are. Their ranged attack would have disadvantage on them right now.
Okay. So I pull out my other dagger. Walk up to this sleeping wounded one.
So you have advantage.
My first one's going to have advantage.
Actually, no, it's unconscious, so isn't that an automatic crit?
It's considered feeble, isn't it?
Let me double check the conditions.
Sure.
Prone is a advantage. Unconscious is a crit.
Okay, so I guess that's...
Yep, any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. So what you do is you make the attack roll with advantage, and then if it hits, you just roll the damage again.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do.
And then just
you
roll...
you don't even need to roll the extra damage. That's enough. You coup de grace.
Alright.
Got him.
Then, I don't engage another. I'm not going to engage another one. I'm out of range. So,
yeah,
I just stick that one and kind of pull my knife back, my dagger back, and shrug. It's dead.
Well done.
Are we gonna generally head either left or right to help out these other groups, or should? I suppose that's giving too much away.
Unless another wave comes our way, we should probably head to the right. They're starting to get overrun, and another wave is coming.
Yeah.
Right.
There's another wave
That's
coming
what I
to our
was
right.
thinking. The ones on the left seem to be having good success handling what they've got.
Boris smashed is another one.
And moving the healing spirit is a bonus action, right?
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
on your
I
turn.
just want to make sure you know.
So you can blast and move it.
Right.
All
Mr.
right.
Azimar, you're up.
Yes. Hit the guy in front of me. No, I'm not. Okay. Hit the guy in front of me again with my action surge.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That one worked.
Okay. Are you going to apply the juice?
Yeah, I'll apply it to that one.
All
it
right,
has to be.
so-
It has to be one that I hit.
Yeah.
So
So you're level 4, right?
yes.
And it does your level of damage?
Yep.
Good thing that's exactly enough damage to kill it.
Boom.
Nice.
Calculated.
Well done. End of your turn?
Yes.
Well, even if not,
Okay.
you had a margin of 2 because you're glowy man. Did the other one takes glowy man damage? Did it take glowy man damage?
It does.
Did it take it
does
last
take-
turn too?
Yes, it did. I
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
think I've been keeping up. It is at this time that Lucent, you see her just dash out from that little crowd she's in, leaving a couple of them behind, heading to the right, and she just looks in your direction, surveys the scene, and just like half salutes and nods at you and keeps running. Sword out.
Bye, boss.
Should we follow her?
Well, we should pop up here first.
No, handle that. Good work.
Thanks, boss.
Okay, I just zoomed in, like actually zoomed in.
Yes.
Is there a boss over there on the right? There's a
Oh.
bit different icon for one of them.
I think so.
And
Can
I
you
can't
ping it?
tell if it means he's asleep or he's pinned or what.
Can
Oh,
you?
is it the one with the arrow in his back?
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like.
That's one of our
That's-
guys.
Yeah, that's one of your guys.
Oh,
He's
okay.
prone, right?
Unconscious.
They're
He's
down.
unconscious but not dead. Okay.
Right. It's a neutralizing poison, so
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
It'll be taken.
All right. Well, I guess we all kind of need to move to the right. Do we dash or not? I got nothing to hit with a dragon's breath if we stand here.
There's those
Actually,
two stupid ones.
there's the one. Yeah, the 2 sleeping ones probably finished off with the auto crit.
Can you dragon breath crit?
No,
Or is- That's
Hello.
even if it's point blank range, it's still considered a.
Yeah, just because it's a saving throw, it won't. But I think they just automatically fail to save. Is how that compensates for it.
So if
Right.
I go up there and I do a dragon's breath on those 2, it's something, but it'll wake them up.
It'll wake them up unless it outright kills them. Yeah.
All right. Well, that may be worth it.
I mean, some guaranteed damage is always good.
Yeah, for sure. Plus, it's still moving slightly to the right, so you're kind of moving in the right direction.
Van flies back into the fort.
Go Van.
Okay. It's on those 2.
Okay, so they both fail and they both die.
Yay.
Easy.
Easy.
Now we can move.
And Naia, are you gonna do anything else on any part of your turn?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to snag that healing thing and move it over.
All right. Yeah, move it wherever you're going to. Cool.
30 feet's right about there.
Okay.
Sorry, it's right.
And,
It's right.
There is the one
There.
behind Ronku remaining.
Yes.
I think what this one is going to try to do is it's actually going to try to get out of your light zone and it's just going to get up and away and start trying to fly.
Try. Just
I
try.
thought that. Oh, okay.
All right, it does try.
Okay. Well, then it's gonna get whapped.
Let's see it.
As soon as I see one. There we go.
Oh, is that a crit?
Yes, it is.
Okay. That'll do, yeah.
Try and run away from me.
Nice.
Very nice.
Okay.
I love how you're just like, Gabora kills another 2 or 3 over here.
You want me to roll his damage numbers? I'll do that for you.
Serb likes a busy chessboard.
I just love Gabora. He's just walking, and then just things are dying around him.
Here we go. Bam.
Okay, that's fair. Yes, yes. It's painful out. Yeah, I get the point.
Watch your toes.
Slam.
Feels so inadequate.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the dream.
All right. So actually, what's going to happen is these ones are going to fly this way. And now is the time when a very large
A very what?
a very large creature burrows
damn.
out of the ground. It's sort of flanked. It's got like 2 of the bugs riding on it, either side of it, and they hop off as it comes out of the dirt. And you see another one do the same thing all the way over here. And you can't see this one from where you are, but there is another one of those.
So it's
Okay,
just like the
Mont'larin.
Night King, where if we take out the big guy, all the others go.
You don't think bugs work like that?
Right. Okay.
They're not.
Just
They're not.
checking.
They're not a hive mind.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dash through this square.
Okay.
Good deal.
Get that D6.
Yeah, hopefully.
3 is a nice average number. I like it.
Damn right, I'll take it.
So just so you know, those ones immediately to your right are flying.
Got it. In that case, I will take the last 3 steps forward this way.
Okay. I need to remove a few of these from the turn order and roll a couple new ones. So I think I need to move all of them, except for this one that's actually gotten inside. We'll remove him too. And then we gotta roll a couple new ones. One more. Okay. So Mont'larin's turn, and then actually it's the huge one.
Let's go.
Yeah, so this one just kind of walks up to Nimbus, him being the closest humanoid around, and does a multi-attack. So what's your AC right now with mage armor?
17.
Okay. So it's going to do a claw. 13 doesn't hit. Bounces off the mage armor. Going to do another claw. 9
No,
doesn't hit.
I naturally dodged both of those.
Oh, okay. And then it's going to do a sting. This one's stinger is much bigger than the other ones, and obviously it has claws as well, which are the other ones don't really have much to speak of.
It's a crab.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is
Lucky.
what happens. Bosses roll one.
32 poison damage. Good save, Nimbus.
Yeah, damn.
Oh, yeah, well. Now that I see what the nature of the situation is, I have a worthwhile response, you'll see.
Okay. This one's actually going to go straight for the Brigadier instead.
And just die.
Probably on her turn, yeah. Nimbus, you're up. Please make your rebuttal. Mirror image with advantage. All right. So you roll a d20 every time it targets you. You must roll a 6 or higher to change the target to a duplicate with 2 with 1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's got a lot of words. It's a big spell. So that was my main action. Don't really have another bonus action. So
Okay.
I think I'm going to just take a step over here. No, I'm going to stay where I'm standing.
Yeah, you're tanking now.
I'm going to actually... Can I use a bonus action to intimidate it, just to like yell menacingly at it?
I think it's already pretty set on murdering you specifically right now.
No, I mean to scare it off. Like, if there's some audible frequency in my voice that somehow sets it off and scares it away. I don't know.
You can certainly try. You make yourself very big with all 3 of you. And it pretty much just retaliates by snapping its claws at you.
That's fine
and
with
now,
me.
Ronku, it's time to dance.
Yes, I'm here to dance. I am moving just out of range, and then I am going to tell it to come at me, bro, and then shoot it with a fireball.
All right. Oh, nice hit.
Yes, I get its attention.
Very good damage as well.
Is my radiant still going? How long does that last for?
That lasted for a minute, right?
Yeah, we've gone 10 turns, I think, by now, right?
I don't think we.
No, we haven't. We've only gone
I
like
think we had
4.
About,
Really?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
How many dragon
so
breaths have you used? I think it's only been, let's see,
3.
1 shooting down.
3 or 4?
Yeah, I think you've
I
used
think
4
that-
so far.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, I'm still on fire.
Yeah.
And I guess that means that I get to blast... Does he have to be in my range for me to blast him? Or... Oh, no, it's only for melee attacks. It's only for melee attacks. Yeah.
Okay.
I knew there was some stipulation for it. It'd be a little crazy if I could just, like, range shoot and then...
Oh, that would be so hot.
Yeah, but that's all I'll do this turn.
ASMR already broken enough, dude.
I know.
Naia, do something good.
Do I need to move in
You
order
can-
to make
you can
sure
blast
I
it
don't
from
hit
there.
Nimbus?
No?
I want to make sure I don't hit Nimbus.
You might want to like take a couple steps north. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take 1.
Yeah, I suppose for a to hit it more head on. That makes sense. Nice.
Cold damage. And it is cold damage. Oh.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Yay!
Oh, wait. Sorry, not to retcon that, but I did look over the radiant consumption, and it says you can deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or spell. So,
Nice.
Okay. Extra
Yeah.
4 damage.
yeah, extra 4 damage.
Cool. I'm down.
I moved the healing spirit closer because Naia kind of needs it too.
Okay. Keep in mind you can move yourself, so if you wanted to like step back into it, that's a valid.
I thought that was like a... I don't remember what it's called. But if after my turn, if I move away, I thought that was a...
It's only if you're adjacent to an enemy, which you're not right now.
Yeah, if
Oh.
you leave the area that they threaten with their attack, then they can do that.
And it doesn't appear to be a 10 range attacker.
Okay, so I moved one step over next to Mont'larin and moved the healing spirit as well.
I mean, you can just step through it and heal yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should just step into where you moved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you step, you don't have to
Okay,
even
I'll give
stay in
myself
it. You can
one.
you can step through it. That's the magic
Oh,
of
wait.
it. Is everybody just crosses through it and they heal.
It's like an archway.
Magic infirmary.
I got one.
Solid one.
Healing potion shower.
Also, your spirit takes the form of a spectral ruby, dropping fairy dust on people, right?
Yay!
I mean, that was what you said the first time you used it.
Yeah,
Yep,
that would make her
yeah.
happy. Drop fairy dust on everybody.
All right. You probably have one or two more squares of movement, so if you wanted to move around that spirit, now is the time. But I will start moving this other bug. So Naia, I think you're the prime target for this one.
Lovely.
So it lands between you and Nimbus and makes a sting attack. Creature that is within 5 feet of you. You are not within 5
I'm
feet
on
of
the other
Naia.
side. Sorry, I didn't read that.
No problem. But it doesn't work. That's a 6 anyway.
And it doesn't hit.
Naia,
I don't have a lot of AC, but I got enough to deflect
easily
that.
dodge. Okie dokie. And now it's the paladin's turn, and now he can be extremely effective.
All right, I'm gonna step through there.
Get a heal.
Yep, grab me a D6. Step there.
Nice one.
And I'm gonna take a whack at this one here.
Oh my god, you finally hit something.
Nice.
Hey, I only
Nice.
got one arm, man. It's hard.
That's right.
Okay,
I'm the
You do-
Jaime Lannister of this campaign.
you do it.
Too
All right,
many
I'm good.
clues.
All right. Hang on, real quick. I've got to do some bookkeeping over here. So you see a few more go down. You see one of them gets sniped right out of the sky as it's trying to fly over, but then the rest of them actually make it through.
Shit. That's
Okay,
not
and
good.
we shout out, heads up, they're breaching the wall.
Van says, "On my way."
Thank you, Van.
Van's got this.
Let's see, more things splatted down here.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get water.
Okay.
Oh shit, there's a big bad guy down there. Not that I would know.
Yeah. In the distance, you hear the cries of a very, very happy barbarian.
Yeah, they're actually doing all right over there.
Crushing it.
Okay, we'll call that a good update. Now it is the huge claw creature's turn. Wait, Lucent and Gabora need to do something.
I'm back.
Okay. I just finished updating current events. I should note this whole time Smithy's been riding on Gabora. I just want to make that clear that he rides the pig.
Oh, that's dope.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
It does really. Need a fun
Um,
factor.
Okay, Nimbus. So this creature tries to attack you again with its claws, as you clearly haven't moved and have been taunting it.
That makes sense.
Not the glowing man with the fire. Okay,
No, that crit him.
I did definitely piss it off.
You did provoke him.
Well, see, there's a glowy man, but he's also blindingly glowy.
Yes,
So
I see.
approaching the sun is bad.
Yes.
So
Do not look. You cannot look directly at Goku.
Yeah. So we've got the one claw, and now I believe is the time you would roll your thing. So, despite
One of the duplicates gets destroyed.
your spell, you feel that claw snip the edge of your coat instead, and you think this creature must be operating on something other than just eyesight.
Oh,
Oh, damn.
some of those extra senses.
So this creature does in fact hit you with a 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Damn!
Shit. Is that what blind sight does?
In this case, blind sight makes that spell not work, basically.
Oh, cool. I thought that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
true
they
sight
can-
was.
Well, true sight can see through illusions altogether. Blind sight it can basically see where he is by air movement, rhythm, smell, whatever you want
That's
to call
his
it.
Daredevil sense.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's not even seeing the illusions with that sense.
It basically has predator vision. Or something.
So yeah, Nimbus, you are caught and picked up in one of these claws. And,
Oh, shit. It doesn't have to roll for a grapple?
Nope. If you get hit by the claw, you are grappled.
Oh, fuck.
So he has
And-
to roll beyond a DC 12 to escape?
On his turn, yeah, he can try to escape.
Okay.
And now, while you are in its claw, it actually carries you over to Ronku.
It just hits me with him?
No, it's gonna swing its other claw at you.
Nah, just try, bitch.
Okay, it will. Has an 18.
Not. It sounds like I'm gonna pop a shield, actually.
Okie dokie. So you pop shield, and it almost gets around you. You shield at the last second and repel the claw off of your body.
Yes.
So then, instead of that, it is, while it has Nimbus caught in the air, it is going to...
Oh, it also moved into my range. So I get to swipe at it, right?
well, you can swipe at it, or you can use shield. Both are a
Oh,
reaction.
shit. I guess I'll just use shield then. Fuck. I forgot
At
they're
least
both
we didn't
reactions.
have to retcon that.
Yeah, I guess they're both reactions.
Nimbus, you see the stinger coming toward you. Now you don't have any disadvantages because of being grappled, because your speed is only 0. So, we'll see if this hits. It might not. Does a 15 hit?
No, that's lower
Okay.
than 17.
Just for future's sake, with Polar Master, if he's walking into my range and I hit him, he stops dead in his tracks, right?
That's Sentinel.
Oh,
Yeah, Sentinel reduces their speed to 0.
Right.
Polearm is just you can take the attack.
right. Okay, cool. Just want to clear that up.
And now, Nimbus, after that stinger bounces off of the magic armor, protecting your neck from the dripping point, it's your turn. You're in a claw. 5 feet in the air.
Okay, well, at least I made that.
Oh, yeah. Good call. Thank you for remembering.
Yep. Alright, then...
That was for Dragon Breath.
Yeah. Be the most useful... Oh, okay. After failing to sting, it brings the claw down. And when I'm at kind of level with its rather large body,
Uh-huh.
I extend my hand out and give it a saltwater geyser.
Alrighty. So it's gotta make a strength saving throw. I don't think it is. Well, let's see. Pushed 15 feet away from you. Are you? I assume you're gonna go for the push.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that
Does it
break
still
grapple?
have you though?
That would break grapple if it's a push. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because grapple does not override being pushed, basically. Like if you're grappled and then you cast Thunder Wave on somebody, it would do the same thing. So, let's try it. It's got to make that strength saving throw, though. It's okay at those.
Oh, fuck.
It is good at that.
Hmm.
So, let's see.
Can I use my movement action to ungrapple myself?
It would be your action to try to escape the grapple, unfortunately.
I see.
Also, I'm noticing this monster sheet did not actually copy the full text of this stat block, and that's a little upsetting. Because I don't know if this attack is supposed to be doing something different. He kind of cuts it off. Whatever. I think that's it for your turn. That was your action, and you can't move.
Yeah, I don't really have any bonus actions to speak of.
Okay, you're in the air.
Yep.
Ronku, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna do a point blank rage chromatic orb.
That will have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Oh, really? Fuck, never mind that.
Yes. If you're within 5 feet of an enemy.
Yeah. Screw it. I'll just do just give it a good old swipe then.
Okay. Good hit.
Nice one.
That is a nice hit.
It has taken about 33 damage now. 34.
Oh, are you applying the special smite?
Yes, yes I am.
Okay.
So it's taking an extra 6 damage every turn.
Right, because now your turn is over and it takes another 2, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes the tick and then it takes the smite.
Very nice. The Brigadier looks at you and looks at Nimbus in the air in this claw, and she's just like, do you have this? Are you everything okay?
Yeah, we're good, boss.
All right. And
Just
she continues
regular old-
onward.
Just another day at the office.
Pretty much.
Naia, you're up.
So this bug to my left, upper left, the dragon's breath only goes 15 feet, right? So if I target that bug, then I'm not going to hit Nimbus?
Let me see.
If I'm grappled, wouldn't I be in the creature's space?
Nimbus is grappled, so yeah, he's like over here actually, or here, I guess. Say for Ronku enough.
Okay, I just want to make sure I don't hit my own party.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna target the smaller bug. right in our face here.
Okay. You're using your dragon breath again?
Yep. I'm not going to waste it.
Dex save. Makes it, takes half.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Wow.
So it's staggering around now, but it's still up. And it will retaliate.
Yep. I'm going to go stand in the healing spirit.
You might provoke an attack if you move.
Oh, that's what it's called. Okay. Then I'm going to move the healing spirit
You
to
could
me.
move the healing spirit to you, yeah. So you're going to pop that heal now?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget to give yourself 4 temp HP if you don't already have it.
For what?
You do still have that heroism up.
Yeah, I haven't used it yet, so.
It reapplies the 4 temp HP to you every turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
they're
it was like an extra
Ooh.
4 or something.
No.
Oh. This is what happens when you tell noob good things that doesn't understand them.
Please don't be afraid to like ping the spells over and over. It's good to do. So everybody knows what they have. But yes, okay. This monster is going to retaliate at you now, and try to sting you. Let's see. We did not need that disadvantage. That didn't hit.
Nice.
Okay, I think I screwed up Naia and the healing spirit thing, because now they only move together. I'm not trying to avoid things. I'm trying to fiddle with the thing.
I got it. There you go.
She was standing on top of it.
Yeah,
but...
just put it next to you.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
you're
fine.
you're in control of both of them, so it'll get weird.
All right. Sting doesn't hit for 10.
It does not.
Well, Lauren, you have a physical D4 still?
I do.
Gotcha.
It is your turn, Mont'larin.
Ah, sorry.
No
Okay.
problem.
I think I want to move, sort of circle around this guy, and then I'm going to smack him.
Oh, good one.
Yeah, that'll do it. That kills it.
Get some smashes.
Dead
Yay.
bug.
Excellent. All right, I think that's my turn.
Okay. Huge claw. So I'm going to. I don't have the full stat block on hand. I am going to err on the side of this thing can claw you while it's got you grappled. So it is going to do 1 claw attack at Nimbus, but it does still have to make the roll to hit.
Really? That's a little weird.
It's.
That doesn't
like
seem
crushing
right.
him.
That it
Yeah,
could do a claw attack.
No,
which is
I mean
a
like
specific kind of attack while the claw is engaged.
usually
let me
when
see if I
something
can
has
get
you
the-
grappled, it can just do damage to you.
Let me see if I can get the real stat.
Well, I mean, if there was a spell called Squeeze, that
The
would make
target
sense.
is grappled, escape DC 12. It has 2 claws, each of which can grapple only 1 target. So it doesn't say anything about what it can or cannot do with the claws after that. Usually if it changes what attacks it has available, it'll say that. Like the Roper, I think, says like what it can do with its tendrils if it has somebody grappled. This one, I'm assuming, you are in the claw. So it's basically just squeezing the claw shut on you. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that would make sense if I'm not
But
able
mechanically,
to.
Yeah, that
It's
would
Keep
make
it
sense.
pried apart or whatever.
Right, exactly. You're basically trying to hold it open, or it's like trying to crush your mage armor or whatever. So we'll just do it like that. So 1 on you. Nope. 1 on Ronku.
Nice on those saving throws or whatever shit rolls.
Hey.
Ouch!
Are
Are you alive, Ronku?
screw it. We'll use another shield.
Do you have spell slots for that?
I got a third one this for leveling up.
You did sleep.
I got sleep, and then 1 shield, and then this is my second shield.
Oh, did you only use 2
Firebolt
spells?
was a cantrip.
Firebolt was a cantrip. Okay,
Yep.
got it. You
I
shield.
tried to use a chromatic orb, but you said it was going to be at disadvantage. So
Yeah. Okay. I must have. For some reason, I thought you did a spell somewhere else, a full one.
Yeah. That was my last spell.
Okie dokie. And Nimbus, same deal. Thing is coming in. Hope for the deflect.
Nope.
Oh shit!
Jesus.
That shit's
Make
shit's
that
crazy.
saving throw.
That is a 22 to hit. That breaks through the mage armor. So you take 6 piercing damage.
Oh, good.
Make the saving throw. You make both saving throws.
22 to hit is also ridiculous. Like that. Like my shield wouldn't even block that.
Yep. So you take 14 poison damage, so it's a total of 20 damage that you're taking.
Kind of beat up, but still doing fine.
Okay.
And now you may parry.
If I use Thunder Wave and it fails the save, would that push it away?
Yes, yeah. Mechanically speaking, it pushes it away from you, and grapple doesn't do anything to stop that. So, yeah.
At the same time, might just be good to get out of the grapple. Now, it's DC 12 Dex?
Let me just hit the claw again. 12, yeah, you can use athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay. Well, then that should be pretty easy.
You're out. You squirm out of the claw and you're on the ground.
All right. And that was my action then?
Yeah, that's your action.
Does it have antenna that I can notice, like large antenna?
This one has short antenna. All of them. Let me see. I think they're all fairly short. They're not like huge. They do have antenna though. Yes.
I wouldn't be able to try to interact with one with the bonus action in any way, would I?
I don't think so. No, if you wanted to like grab them or anything, that would count as a grapple.
Right. And it's an action to blast it with water. Yeah, no. I'm good.
Okay.
I think... Yeah. I'm just gonna not be grappled for the moment. Probably... Do I have any movement?
You do have all of your movement, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That thing's 15 feet away, right? So it won't provoke an attack if he moves?
He's directly next to it right now.
Oh, okay.
If it hit me with an attack of opportunity, does it still grapple?
If it uses the claw, I think it would.
Tricky. How much HP do you have left?
12. Yeah, Probably better to get away from it anyway. I'll take the chance. Let it take its swing if it wants to.
It won't. It's a little bit distracted by Ronku.
Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5, and
good.
6. So give me a d6, please. Rockin'.
Good.
18. That's more than I think some people have, or close to total. So.
I'm still at full health, so.
What? You've
Yeah.
been whacked a few
Wait.
times.
You just took some damage. How can you be?
Yeah.
I haven't gotten damaged in a while. I've used my shield
Oh,
twice
you
to block
used
2
your shield
attacks.
again. That's right.
You use your shield, but I thought you got hit once.
Right, but he did go ahead and heal himself to full health.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I healed myself to 14 with my what's it called?
Second wind.
Second wind, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
I used it a little early in the match apparently, but
Yeah,
whatever.
Fine.
Ain't gonna fret.
All right. Well, that is it for my turn then.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna give this guy a slap with my halberd again.
Yeah, it works.
Boom. 10,
Very nice.
10 or 11 every time. Solid damage.
solid
If you're
damage.
applying the smite, can you tell me how you killed this beast?
Ooh. Well, it's not the slash that kills him, but as I cut him with the halberd, it opens up a gaping wound, and then you just see sparks erupt from the wound, and it shocks the animal until it dies.
Very good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that thing falls over.
Well done.
I guess it would be more like piercing light instead of lightning, but whatever.
Well, whatever you want it to be.
Well, it's because I killed it with radiant damage, but yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you all intending to do next?
Shit.
Shout, Smithy, you got that one!
I think we were all gonna head to the right before we got waylaid by 3 more
Yeah.
mobs, including a.
He just waves at you from afar.
All right.
He's having a good time.
He's good. We'll definitely
He's busy piloting.
head over with the Brigadier that direction.
Okay. You can all go as your turns go. I guess Ronku, you've got movement, so you could go first.
Yeah. What's 10, 20, 30, 40?
Oh, just 30. No
Oh,
dashing.
no dashing? Okay,
'Cause
so
you did your
10,
attack.
20. So 30 will get me like right here.
Okay. And then Naia, Nimbus.
Don't forget to move your healing spirit too. Yeah.
That was my turn. I moved.
All right, I'll dash there, moving through the healing spirit.
Yay.
Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Very happy to help.
What are the ones near the Brigadier doing? Are they going towards her? Are they?
She has just run her claw through one of them, and the other 2 are dashing south toward the wall. Up here, these guys have peppered one of them with bolts. This one's heading toward her. This one's currently attacking this guy down here, and you see him. You see them drop to the ground. Same deal over here. So there's still pitched combat in that direction.
So I'll grab a heal. If I could get a D6, please. Whoops, that's not what I meant.
Whoops.
Pointer. Yeah, pointer mode. That's what I was looking for. 40. Okay. 45. 65. Yeah, I think what's the range on? It's 120, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna fire on this one right here. If it will let me click, I need to switch back.
The closest one to you?
No, that one here.
Oh, okay. That will hit, and that'll do it. That one was already whittled down quite a bit by the fighters down there. So it explodes in a blast of fire.
Excellent. And that's it for me.
Cool. Ronku, if you want to get in there, now's your chance. He's silent.
Make sure you walk through the healing spirit if you
Sorry,
need it.
I was on mute. I was saying that I can hit the closest bug to me from here, so I'll just shoot it with a firebolt.
Nice. Oh, that's another crit.
Boom.
Wow.
I don't need to be anywhere near these things.
Yeah, so that kills it without help.
Boom. And then I'll just move another 30 feet. 20, 30. Oh.
Don't land next to anybody.
Oh, that's true. I'll write that up. And that's it.
Okay, Naia, you've got a turn. You can do whatever you want.
Can't really get close enough to anybody to use the dragon's breath, but I can certainly do a
Yep.
to that one right there.
That one hits, and at the same time as you hit, the two people who are up on the wall aiming crossbows at it, it staggers back. They shoot simultaneously and kill it.
And then I've moved the healing spirit as my bonus action.
Okay. Mont'larin?
All right. I'm gonna keep dashing. Everything's. I'll run through the healing spirit and then end up there. Thank you.
All right, the Brigadier comes down here. This one's there. This one down here gets sniped.
She can run through the healing spirit too.
Good call. I think she's too far to make it. This large creature over on the west side dies. And the Brigadier takes out that one.
Ah, we seem to have defeated our enemies.
Are they all gone? Wow. Yay us.
You
Nice.
stand amidst a field of many, many dead bugs.
Well, now we know that we can defeat the army of the undead.
Yes,
And
Regular way.
and
the
come out mostly unscathed.
dissipates at this time.
In all of that, did they all seem fairly uniform, or did it seem like some of them were actually affected by the redshift in different ways?
None of them seemed to be affected by it.
That's released.
None of them were actively shifting as they came through, and none of them seemed to have any particular oddities about them.
Oh, I wouldn't imagine crossing the threshold's what does it. Just being out there would do it.
Yeah,
That is
normally it's being in the red at all would be actively changing.
Right, but they were like flying through the redshift cloud and nothing was happening. So they have some kind of immunity.
The brigadier heads back to you and says, "Excellent work, everyone. I think we have some cleaning up to do."
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can put some use to all the dead bug scales. Like, can't we make scale armor like I got?
Right. In fact, I was thinking the most intact of the large ones here, I could preserve it and we could actually have Soriana do some research on it.
Right. Likewise, you might want to harvest the venom. It made a pretty strong paralytic poison last time, if I recall.
Sure did.
Ooh. Yeah,
Powerful stuff.
Got a lot of those.
Well, I gotta say that scorpion's going up on the wall.
Oh yeah,
there's more than one.
Yeah, there's more than one. So that one,
But there's a lot of
you opened up pretty good.
Scale parts here. You might be able to get dozens of pieces of armor out of it for people.
These are good ideas, she says. But Naia and Mont'larin, perhaps. I think we have quite a few people injured. We might want to attend to them immediately. Yes. And then she coughs badly, and you see her spit blood a little bit, and she just says, "Oh, oops," and then falls over and faints.
During the conversation, you didn't move the healing spirit over, huh?
I did move it, and I rolled a d4. Oh, a 4. Mont'larin rolled a 6, so she's got at least 10 HP.
You turn her over, and you the healing spirit and the paladin cure wounds work together, and she opens her eyes again and shakes her head and says, "Oh, thank you. I think I overdid it a little bit."
There.
Nice
I don't know what her HP is, but that should get her in decent shape.
I'll be fine. I just need to sit for a little bit. You should help the people who are actually down.
Yeah, it's time to start stabilizing the paralyzed and unconscious.
Yep. We've got 3 of them over here to the right.
Yeah, I've only got 1 cure wounds left, but I have a full
2 on the left.
20 points of lay on hands, so I can at least stabilize people.
Hey, sir.
Half a dozen
yes.
down on the east wall.
I got kind of like an early day tomorrow, so if we're gonna wrap it up,
I think we'll be wrapping up in the next 15 minutes or so. Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks, everyone.
All right, sir. For the heals that we dole out, do you want us to actually roll for each one?
I don't think you guys need to roll.
Okay.
Mont'larin has plenty of lay on hands points. Naia, you've got a few spell slots left. So.
I actually, because I was using Dragon's Breath?
Yeah,
I didn't use up a spell slot. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots left.
Nice,
Now,
God.
I
You
will
got
say,
to be shiny.
I will say they unless you guys reject the offer, you may be getting sent out into the zone today in game. So you might not want to dump all your resources.
Wait, what? We don't get a
Right, I would-
rest?
Yeah, I'll save the spell slot and just use the lay on hand.
Yeah, I don't have a
um,
cantrip heal, so
I mean,
I have to
I
use
guess that's a discussion we can leave up to you guys. Maybe you would all prefer to rest at this point. But yeah, the Redshift did just end. So,
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the work continues, right?
it always continues. I do want to, long rest is what, 12 hours? 8?
long rest is a full stay of downtime. When the
And what's a
Redshift is
short?
up. Short rest is an hour.
And nothing in between?
That's,
Nope, that's the format of the campaign.
Yeah,
Yep.
she's gonna need, I guess a long rest then to regain.
I don't
Spell
think
slot
any
stuff back.
of the commanders would blame you for wanting to stay home this Redshift.
Well, you said Redshift just ended.
Yeah,
Can they go out tomorrow?
yeah, but you won't get the long rest either way.
Well, how
Yeah,
long? That's why it's a long
In
rest.
this format, it's a whole session is basically a long rest. So like
Yeah.
a whole downtime.
Okay, never mind.
If whatever it is light duty, I wouldn't be too bad after about an hour.
Right, if they're
short
gonna send
rest.
us out looking for more bugs, then that's a little different. But
Yeah,
I can
no,
at least use.
I'm definitely game to go back out. I mean, not tonight, obviously, but like in the continuity of the.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. I can at least move the healing spirit to a couple more people before it runs out
Yeah,
of.
you've got like 2 more turns left
Yeah.
on that.
Right.
I probably would have scummed around in it too before moving on. So however many hit points I'd have gotten back.
Faliel wanders over and she's just like, "Ooh, that was fun. I think I killed 10 of them."
Nice.
All right. Well, the healing spirit is there for anybody who wants to walk through it. I've applied it to 2 that are over there. So yeah.
What's the
All right.
the state of this one on the right? Because I'm sure the one on the left has been smashed to bits, and Smithy's claiming the rest of it.
That one that you're investigating has also been smashed to bits by a very large, very spiky club.
Completely smashed to bits, or just smashed enough to be dead?
It's rather flat in most places at this point. Like, congruent with the dirt in a lot of spots.
Okay. I suppose the one we killed is probably the most intact one, but you're probably going to want that one for your trophy, huh?
I just take like the stinger would probably be fine, or like
Okay.
a claw or something. Just it's more like memorabilia really than anything.
Right. Are some of those parts intact on this one?
Probably the most intact parts would be the claws on that big one that you're looking at.
Okay, then I would probably summon Ronku over to take the trophies in the ritual way they deem fit. And the one over here that was blasted open with light, but not completely smashed into tiny bits.
Yeah, that one's for the most part intact.
Yeah, so then this will be the one that I do gentle repose on, so we can study and analyze it and
Okay.
have a longer time to try to get the poison out of it than the small ones.
So we'll fast forward just a little bit.
And then after I complete that, I would probably just go around with a knife and jar of preserving fluid in a bag and just be cutting them off and dropping them in so we can extract as much poison as we can later.
The tails, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what was it? The couple things that happen. There goes without saying there were a few bad injuries around, but it seems like we made it through this event without any casualties. For the most part, it seems like people will be fine after some recovery time.
That's excellent. Quite a few are, what is that called?
Downed.
Basic downed, yeah. Right now.
But yeah, fortunately, these the paralytics that they're hit with, as long as the stinger doesn't hit them in the vitals and they're not attacked afterward, it'll just send you unconscious into the dirt. It won't actually kill you most of the time. One thing you do notice is that on the eastern side of the fort, this area of the wall where the bugs did actually get very nearly a foothold on and had climbed up onto the wall, there is a...
Oh, I wondered how they downed those people up on the wall.
Yeah. Along with the ones that did manage to get up on the wall, there's like a 50-foot hole just chewed straight out of the wall, and based on the speed of the battle, that must have been done in like seconds, 20 seconds tops. And these are thick, sturdy planks of wood, logs, like whole trees that are erased from existence, and there's just a gaping hole in the wall now. After things cool down, Nami is out there standing in front of it, just groaning in displeasure at their project being ruined. Everybody.
Well, there's always work.
Yep. Fortunately, Van was able to get in and prevent any damage to the main structures aside from the wall.
Maybe next time we can make the wall out of stone.
We need a quarry.
We need something, but that's the next thing.
And when the Brigadier does get her strength back and get up, she says, I have no idea how many more of those there are. We need to do something about this.
That's probably why that forest to the north is gone. They ate it.
Well, it makes it interesting because it suggests that there's some relationship or something between the bugs and the elementals. Because for both of them, they eat wood. That's weird. It's not so weird for an elemental, but it's really weird for a bug.
Well, maybe they're kind of like termites.
Yeah, could be. But that's still kind of weird. I suppose termites can fly. That's true, they can.
So,
Stone, we need to find a quarry.
I think we'll call the game here for tonight. And
Sounds good.
I think we can vote on what'll happen in the next session, depending on what everybody feels up to, in character and out of character. But chances are we'll I'll hold the normal next week's session, and then we'll see what happens after that. But tonight, everybody gets 900 XP.
We.
Yummy.
And you will get paid for the defense of the fort. So everybody gets 20 marks for that.
Awesome.
That's the game.
Sweet.
Good
Thanks,
defense,
man.
guys.
Thank you.
Great.
This
Yeah, it
is
was
the
fun.
biggest chessboard that we've rolled out so far. Was it fun for you?
Yeah, you know what? It lagged a little bit when I was setting this whole thing up, but now that we played it, it wasn't really laggy. I think I'd like to have a smaller map overall, but I had to have the whole fort on the map anyway just to
Yep.
use it. So if I could cut this into like a quarter and then do a similar scale of battle, that would be pretty.
Yeah.
Well, you were moving right along with all the mobs rolling initiative or groups of mobs.
Yep.
Yeah, you did a good job with the background fight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It didn't take up too much time or anything.
Yeah.
I'm glad that felt organic enough to be sensible. So I will play the role of the poor saps who get to clean up bug corpses for the next 3 days.
Hey, scavenge everything that you can. I still think that a dozen people could get some armor out of that. Plus, then we have the venom. There's all kinds of possibilities for what could be scavenged from those corpses.
Yeah, it's basically hour 1. The biggest one has been preserved. Hour 2, Nimbus has been walking around with a hatchet and preserving stuff in his sack, and just has an hour's worth of stingers and is just continuing to go through and hack them off and dunk them in formaldehyde and chuck them in the bag.
Very well. I will provide you with the results of that activity next time.
Sounds good. And yeah, never mind. I'll wait till next time.
Cool. Okay.
Good stuff.
Good game, everyone. See you
Thanks,
next
everyone.
time.
Yeah. See you next time. Have a good one,
Yeah,
folks.
thanks.
Thanks for
Good
joining.
everybody. Thank
Good
you.
game.